If I just listened and stayed out of the basement, none of this would have happened. But I was curious, and that one decision led me into a room full of surveillance cameras, strange files, and someone watching me live. I thought it was just another cleaning job. It wasn't. Hey, welcome back to Secrets and Stories. This isn't fiction. It's based on something that actually happened while I was working a side hustle. And if you've ever worked alone in someone else's house, you'll want to hear this to the end. Before we jump in, hit the like button if you enjoy true, mind-twisting stories, and subscribe for more every week. Let's get into it. So I'd been picking up side gigs through a local app, mostly house cleaning. People post jobs, I show up clean, get paid, easy money. This one came from a woman named Karen. Big 2-story house in a quiet neighborhood just outside the city. She messaged me saying she'd be out of town and the key would be under the mat. She also said, don't worry about the basement, just clean the upstairs and main floor. I'd heard stuff like that before, no big deal. The house was spotless when I arrived though, almost too clean for someone who needed a deep clean. There wasn't much to do. Still, I started upstairs, then worked my way down. About an hour and I heard this low, steady hum, like something was running, maybe machinery. And it was coming from below the basement. Now, I remember what she said, don't worry about the basement. But the noise didn't sound normal, not like a dryer or a heater. It had a pulse, almost like it was breathing. I walked to the basement door. It wasn't locked, should have left it alone. But I didn't. I opened it, dark, cold. I turned on my flashlight and took the first few steps down, and instantly the air changed. It felt off, like I wasn't supposed to be there. At the bottom was a hallway I didn't expect, longer than it should have been. I followed the sound to a metal door. It wasn't locked either. Inside that room were surveillance monitors. Every room in the house was being watched. There was a monitor pointed at the living room, one in the hallway, one in the bedroom where I had just cleaned, and then I saw something that made my stomach drop. One screenshot the front door from a camera inside the basement. That meant someone was watching me the entire time. I started backing up, then one of the screens glitched, and I saw a person, tall, dark clothes, walking into the living room, but I was the only one supposed to be in the house. That's when I ran. I bolted up the stairs, only to find the door slammed shut. I yanked the handle, locked. I was trapped. No signal on my phone, no windows. I started searching for anything, a tool, a key, a back exit. That's when I found a small locked cabinet tucked in the corner. I broke it open. Inside were files, actual printed profiles of people, names of photos, addresses, and not just cleaners, guests. Some of the photos were crossed out in red marker. Some had dates written beside them, and one file was mine. My name, my number, my photo, the one I use on the app. Next to it, in messy handwriting, it said, inside, watching. I swear my blood ran cold. Then I heard the front door open upstairs. Footsteps, slow, coming in. Someone was back. I hid behind a shelving unit, heart racing. A man walked into the basement, tall, wearing gloves, said nothing. Went straight into the room with the monitors and started watching the footage. I waited. As soon as he turned away, I ran. I hit the basement door so hard it flew open. I didn't even stop to grab my stuff. I sprinted out of that house and never looked back. I went straight to the police, filed a report, but by the time they investigated, the house was empty. The woman was gone. The listing deleted. It was like she and the man never existed. If you made it to the in there, drop it in the comments and tell me, would you have gone into that basement? Hit subscribe if you want more stories that make you question everything, because sometimes the creepiest stories are the ones that could really happen.